Peace, World Zone News TV. Welcome to Psychology 101. We're gonna talk about the genius ways to outsmart manipulators. Pretty much, we're gonna be talking about people that like to manipulate other people to get them to do what they want, that they won't do themselves. So we're pretty much gonna talk about a psychological way, you can use to outsmart them. Let's check it out. Psychology 101, genius way to outsmart manipulators.
They're watching you not because they admire you, but because they're calculating you. Manipulators don't look for strength, they look for softness, open wounds, signs of approval, seeking. And the moment they sense hesitation in your voice or guilt in your eyes, they strike. This world isn't filled with fair fights.
That's exactly right, y'all. People that like to manipulate people, they look for people that's weak. People that's going through some type of trauma, that's down on their luck. If they sense that you're down on your luck, you're in need for help, they will come to you and try to manipulate you.
It's filled with psychological warfare hidden behind smiles, compliments, and fake concern. You were taught to be kind, honest, and open. But manipulators weaponize your kindness, distort your honesty, and dig through your openness like vultures through a carcass. If you keep...
That's right. These are the type of people you gotta watch out for. A manipulator will be a person that, you would tell your story to. And if y'all go to have a disagreement, they start telling everybody your business, everything you tell them, because you have a little disagreement. These are the sign of people that like to manipulate people to get certain information out of them so they could use it against them later.
Playing the good guy in a world of predators, you'll keep getting eaten alive. Niccolo Machiavelli said, "One who wishes to act entirely up to his profession of virtue soon meets with what destroys him." In other words, if you want to survive, you must understand the game. And if you want to dominate, you must learn to play it better than anyone else. This video isn't a lecture, it's a manual for psychological warfare. A battle plan forged in cold logic, sharp instincts, and ruthless clarity. You're about to learn how to spot manipulators in seconds, how to flip their power plays back on them, and how to walk through chaos with unreadable calm. From this point forward, you don't react, you calculate. You don't justify, you observe. You don't prove anything, because power never begs. The mirror defense. Here's what manipulators hate more than anything: their own reflection. They don't want to be seen, they want to see you. They rely on...
That is absolutely correct. A manipulator hates to see their own reflection. When you reflect the same energy they shine on you, they don't like that. When you treat them the same way they treat you, they don't like that. So you gotta watch out for these type of people.
The illusion that they're smarter, more composed, and always in control. The second you reflect their behavior back to them, the game shatters. The mirror defense is simple. Stop reacting emotionally and start reflecting behavior strategically. If they speak in riddles, respond with silence. If they push for answers, ask them the same question they just asked you. If they fake kindness to bait you in, match it. Coldly, calmly, but never deepen the emotional exchange.
Yeah, pretty much what he's saying is that you gotta treat them the same way they treat you. You know what I'm saying? If they treat you a negative way, you gotta treat it back to them. You gotta know how to spot them, how to treat you. You gotta treat them the exact same way. And when they ask you why you like that, you gotta let them know, I'm only a mirror of you. I'm reflecting the same energy that you shine on me. I'm gonna reflect it back on you. That's how you gotta deal with this type of people.
You're not giving them anything new to work with. You're making them face themselves. Why does this work? Because manipulation depends on asymmetry. They need to act and they need you to respond. stare when someone tries to provoke you. A polite, "That's interesting, why do you ask?" when someone digs for your weaknesses. Or simply mirroring their tone and words back with controlled detachment. You're not fighting them, you're showing them their own mask, and most people can't stand looking at it for long. Remember, the more they try to bend you, the more you become their mirror. Comment this below if you're done being predictable.
That's exactly correct. You have to treat those people the same way they treat you. Because if you don't, they're going to keep manipulating you. They're going to keep stepping over you. So you have to show them that in order for you to earn your respect. Okay? So you have to understand the type of people that you're dealing with and reflect the same energy back on them. So this is the genius way to outsmart manipulators. Use that in your everyday life, man. This is Zone News TV Psychology 101. Genius way to outsmart a manipulator. Like, comment, and subscribe if y'all want me to keep dropping this content. Zone News TV, I'm out. Boom, boom.
Zone News TV. If y'all enjoy this content, y'all want me to keep dropping, please like,